I'm Dalton Barrett with News Radio WGNS, and here are some of the top stories affecting Rutherford County on your Rutherford Roundup for Friday, April the 11th, 2025. Severe thunderstorms swept across Rutherford County Thursday evening, bringing intense winds, scattered hail, and widespread power outages. Laverne was hit particularly hard, with nearly 5,000 NES customers temporarily losing electricity. Crews worked through the evening to restore service. In Murfreesboro, strong gusts lifted the tarp off of Rockville High School's baseball field, while hail, roughly the size of sonic ice, pelted areas on Las Casas Pike and Rutherford Boulevard. Despite minor damage and disruptions, the storm passed quickly, and the upcoming forecast looks mostly calm, with only slight rain chances next week. As the skies cleared, Murfreesboro authorities continued investigating a string of vehicle break-ins that have rattled residents since February. A teenager recently arrested in Nashville is now linked to 39 break-ins near Medical Center Parkway, where windows were smashed and firearms stolen. Murfreesboro Police Criminal Investigations Division has issued 34 juvenile petition warrants and continues working with agencies in Nashville, Montgomery County, and Williamson County as the crime pattern spreads. Recent surveillance from March shows mass suspects targeting unlocked cars and smashing windows, particularly hunting for guns. Officers are urging the public to stay alert, avoid confrontation, and report any suspicious activity as the investigation intensifies across Murfreesboro and surrounding Rutherford County communities. A controversial piece of legislation advancing through the Tennessee Senate could have sweeping effects on public education statewide. Senate Bill 836, which passed in a 19-13 vote, would require all public school students, including those in Rutherford County, to provide immigration or citizenship documentation. If enacted, Tennessee would become the only state to deny public education to undocumented students, a move expected to prompt immediate legal challenges. The measure would also give public and charter schools the authority to deny admission or charge tuition to students lacking legal residency status. Lawmakers from both parties expressed deep concern, with several Republicans, including Senate Speaker Farrell Hale, opposing the bill on moral and religious grounds. The legislation is still being reconciled with its House counterpart and could significantly impact families and school systems throughout Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and surrounding areas. Amid statewide legislation tension, Murfreesboro is seeing signs of economic revival with the return of Big Lots on Northwest Broad Street. The store is set to reopen on May 1st, as announced by banners and hiring signs already posted at the location. This reopening marks a welcome comeback for the local retailer, which temporarily closed earlier this year during a corporate restructuring effort. While Murfreesboro will soon regain its Big Lots presence, Smyrna's location shows no signs of reopening. The store's return is expected to boost both local employment and retail options in the Murfreesboro area. Murfreesboro continues to grapple with a persistent issue of drug overdoses, though recent data brings a glimmer of hope. According to Murfreesboro Fire Rescue Chief Mark McCluskey, overdose incidents remain frequent, but the number of fatal cases in Rutherford County dropped by 12% from 2022 to 2023. The county saw 130 overdose deaths in 2022 and 114 in 2023. Most of these fatalities are linked to opioids, particularly synthetic variants that lead users to dangerously misjudge dosage. While statewide numbers mirror this slight decline, the need for rapid intervention remains critical. Tools like naloxone or Narcan continue to save lives, and some cities are now placing it in public spaces alongside AEDs. Although Murfreesboro has informally adopted this model, growing national support, including from the American Medical Association, suggests it could be on the horizon. While health officials continue fighting the opioid crisis, Murfreesboro residents celebrated a different kind of milestone Thursday morning with the grand opening of Trader Joe's on Medical Center Parkway. The 9,400 square foot store drew large crowds, with festivities including a performance by the Siegel High School Marching Band and praise from Mayor Shane McFarland. The new location not only adds shopping options, but has impaired local infrastructure by funding a connected road behind the store, with 65 new hires and a commitment to community engagement. Trader Joe's is already making a strong impact here in Murfreesboro. Lawmakers in Washington are turning their attention to the fast-evolving world of artificial intelligence, with Tennessee's own Senator Marsha Blackburn helping lead the charge. The bipartisan No FAKES Act, introduced by Blackburn and others, seeks to protect individuals, especially creators, from the unauthorized use of their voice and likeness in AI-generated content. With growing concerns over deepfakes and digital impressions, the legislation would hold companies and platforms liable if they knowingly distribute or host such content without consent. Senator Blackburn emphasized the bill's importance for Tennessee's creative community, stating that it aims to defend individuals from exploitation while preserving artistic integrity and personal rights. The legislation has garnered broad bipartisan support, addressing concerns that stretch from Hollywood actors to everyday Americans impacted by AI misuse. Meanwhile, back in Rutherford County, local leaders are celebrating the passage of House Bill 695, which allows counties to incrementally raise the mineral severance tax on materials like sand, gravel, and limestone. Commissioner Craig Harris praised the bipartisan effort that will provide a new stream of revenue without raising property taxes to support critical infrastructure needs. The move, first of its kind since 1985, could double the per-ton tax rate, with all additional funds earmarked for road construction and maintenance throughout the county. Annual reports to state agencies will ensure transparency, reinforcing Rutherford County's focus on managing growth responsibly while protecting local taxpayers. That's all for now. For more local news, be sure to check out our website, wgnsradio.com, or follow us on social media at News Radio WGNS on Facebook as well as X. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.